All right, everybody, I'm going to walk you through my 5-step skincare routine. It's quick and easy, and you can do this every day without taking up too much time. So stay tuned. All right, so the first step that we want to do is wet our faces with warm water. Now, if you don't have a good filtration system on your water system where you live at, and usually for people in apartment buildings, that can be challenging. The water in apartment buildings, like where I'm at now, is usually really hard. So what I want to challenge you to do is use distilled water to wash your face. That way your water won't have any minerals in it. You don't have to worry about any of the icky stuff that is usually in public water systems. Now, if you live in a home and you have a good filtration system on it with a water softener, you can go ahead and use the water in your sink. Oh, and I want to challenge you to do this for 30 days and let me know if you see a difference in your skin when you use distilled water to wash your face, right? So what I want you to do is take a bowl and take your distilled water and put just enough water in there that you can use to wet your face and rinse your face with. That should be enough. That may be a little bit too much, but that should be good enough. Now what we're gonna do is put this in the microwave to warm it up. You don't wanna make this boiling hot, ladies and gentlemen. Don't make it boiling hot. Just put it in your microwave long enough to warm the water up, okay? All right, so what we wanna do is, before we start to wash our face, is wash our hands. You always wanna wash your face with clean hands. So let's wash our hands first. All right, our hands are clean. Now, what we want to do is I'm gonna put this as close to the sink as possible and try to not make too much of a water mess. And I'm gonna take my hands like this and just scoop a little bit of the water out and wet my face. Now, before I do that, when I put the water on my face, I'm not going to hold the water over the bowl because I don't want the clean water or the water that's going on my face to go back into my clean water. I'm gonna hold it over the sink. So my bowl is right here and literally the sink is right next to it, right? So I'm going to take the water in my hands over the sink, a little bit onto my face, really good. That feels so good, oh my God. All right, that felt good. That warm water, that felt amazing. Now what I'm gonna do is take my most popular soap, which is the Emu Serum soap. It is the skin brightening soap. You can use this on your hair, your face, and your body. Do you see that? You see that? All right, so as always, we're just gonna take a little bit, and this batch right here is extra creamy. Do you see that? So this may be a little bit too much, but I'm gonna put the top back onto my soap. I'm gonna take some water and, because it's on my right hand, I'm gonna take some water in my left hand from our bowl, just a little bit, and put it into the palm of my left hand. And now I'm going to lather the soap up here. So I just want you to see how this soap lathers in real time, right? Look at that. Do you see that? Do you see that? Whose soap lathers like that, where it looks like you put lotion on your hands? That's all that hydration and moisture in the soap. So what we're gonna do is spread, do our spread, right? Boom, 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 come down the neck, and we're gonna wash our face. We're gonna wash. So I always use distilled water on my clients. I never use sink water. The sink water, if the sink water is not filtered right, it'll have a lot of mineral content in the water, which will make the soap not lather as rich as this. So you see how the distilled water lets this soap lather up like this? And you can get distilled water from the store. It's literally $1 for a gallon, right? So look at that thick lather that it's made on my face. Just that little bit of soap and that little bit of water. So now to get the soap off of my face, I'm gonna use the technique on myself that I use on my clients to remove the soap off of their face when they're laying on my table. So for me, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to rinse my hands in the sink, right? And what you can do is you can use either another clean towel, like a small hand towel, or you can take a couple of paper towels, just clean white paper towels. These are Viva paper towels. Rip them in two, And then in your water bowl that you still have, the clean warm water, you can dip them in here and just squeeze them out. And I do this on all of my clients because, you know, they're laying on the table, so they can't get up and rinse their face, obviously. So I just take this very easily like that. See, wipe it away. Wipe it out of my hair, out of my nose. Look at that, beautiful. And that warm water feels so good. Sorry, y'all looking all up my nose. All right, so I'm gonna take another little paper towel just to dry my face a little bit, just to get the rest of the soap off. All right, just like that. So you see that? So now, I've removed all the soap. All right, so now what we want to do is take one of our waters, and I'm going to take my rose water here, and you can use the jasmine water, the tea tree water, the peppermint water, or the rose water. It's totally up to you. I'm going to take my water and just spray my face. Oh man, that smells amazing. This feels so good. I sprayed way too much, but you just get caught up in the smell and the feel. And for my clients that use the rose water, you know what I'm talking about. You end up just spraying, going overboard, but you can't help it. It made me excited, I'm sorry. Okay, focus. So next, what we want to do is take our liquid ice hyaluronic acid and put it on our face while it's still wet with one of our waters. Because what hyaluronic acid does, it attracts the water molecules and pulls it down into the top layer of skin, which helps to not only hydrate your skin, but it also smooths out fine lines and wrinkles over time. This is amazing stuff. So I'm gonna take it like this, and these are big 2-ounce bottles here, as you can see. So we're gonna take it like this, and you can put it in your hand like that. You may need one more dropper. Okay, so now I'm gonna take it, just spread it over my face. It feels so good. And if you're a person that suffers with acne, the snail slime factor in this is amazing for treating acne and acne inflammation. So this is like a double whammy, right? Feels amazing. I like to put this in my hair as well, on my body. This right here, this liquid ice, this is a winner. Okay, so now after we put on our liquid ice, the next thing we want to do is put on our Emu Serum, which is going to lock in the hydration and add the moisture factor and soften our skin. Side note, it's important to apply moisturizers such as Emu Serum after applying any hyaluronic acid, because if you don't, it can actually dry out your skin even more because the hyaluronic acid doesn't have anything to trap the hydration in place. So make sure you apply serum after applying the liquid ice. So this is gonna go like this. And you know, for my clients and my new clients, listen, you only need a little bit of the Emu Serum. So that was 1 drop, 2 drops, 3, 4, 5 drops. Yeah, that's plenty. So we're gonna take this, and this feels so good. So the Emu Serum locks in the hydration, softens the skin, and nourishes the skin, because the Emu Serum, all my serums, they are loaded with nutrients. But the Emu Serum specifically, it helps to really brighten your skin and even your skin tone out. Man, that feels good. Okay. So that's that. Now the very last step, what we're gonna do is seal it all in by using the frozen globes. Let me go grab those out of the freezer. 1 second. Okay, these are the frozen globes here. These are freaking amazing. They come in their own little case here, and these are really easy to clean. You just use some 70 proof rubbing alcohol to clean the globes off. They got a little bit of frost on them from being in the freezer. These feel amazing. I like to spray them with some more of the toner, and then just come in and start under my eyes and massage around my eyes. And this also helps to push the product further into your skin. It's so cool and it's just relaxing. This will really take you away. This is the icing on the cake for the end of your skincare routine, seriously. And these really came in handy when I broke my foot before I went to the doctor. And I was putting frozen vegetables and these on my foot. And then when I put the cast on, I obviously couldn't put the frozen vegetables on. So I would take these and stick it down like in the cast and put it right on my foot. And these help so much with the swelling. So these globes are definitely multi-use. All right, so that's that. I'm gonna put these to the side so I can clean them. I'm gonna spray my face one more time with some of the toner, just because I like to. That's the only reason why. This toner is amazing. It's rose water. And that's it. So you can get my skincare routine unit. The big box actually will come with a chapstick, a mask, one of my frozen masks, and a coffee scrub, along with everything that you've seen here today. It's a heck of a deal. So make sure you pick that up on my website, LosAngelesOilsandButters.com. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And I hope this tutorial was helpful. Talk to you soon, everybody.